we start our press con, and as we said, this will be an epic showdown, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of several outstanding personalities. Unang-una po, our PBA Finance Director, Odessa Encarnacion. Thank you very much for your presence. PBA Media Bureau Chief, Dave Boras. PBA Executive Assistant and Chief Social Media, Mitch Flores. Signal TV Assistant Vice President, Head of Channel Management and Programming, Ms. Risa Giles. Thank you. Our San Miguel Beer Governor, Mr. Robert Nunn. He's in our presidential table. We also have with us the San Miguel Beer Team Manager, G. Abanilla. That's si G. G. Abanilla. Okay. And we have with us also our coaches, San Miguel Beer coach Leo Austria, TNT coach Rob Reyes, and we just got word from our PBA chairman and representative of TNT in the PBA Board of Governors, Mr. Ricky Vargas, will not be able to attend because of a pressing commitment. And he's asking your indulgence that he will not be able to attend today's press conference. Last but not least, unless I missed anyone else, sa presidential table natin. And let's hear from our PBA Commissioner, Willie Marshall! Sa ilalim.
Parang mahina yung palakpak minsan. Parang hindi ko kayo pinapakain. Una-una sa lahat, magandang hapon po sa inyo. Pasalamat ako sa media dito sa ating sa Signal, sa mga nanonood sa atin sa Facebook Live. Maraming salamat na palagi kayo nandito. Salamat sa mga coaches, sa players, kay Boss Robert. Pasensya muna, nag-text wala si Chairman. May meeting bigla. Ito yung dalawang teams na sinasabi ko, yung top team sa ating conference na to. Actually, conference na 49, papunta for our 50th. Si Coach Leo, pang-anim na, sinabi na sa All Filipino. At unang finals niya para bumalik na si head coach siya, mabawang Coach Leo. Hindi ko naman sa pinapresyo, pero bahala siya. So ganun, unang balik niya. At alam ko, Coach, unang champion mo dito sa PBA 10 years ago. 2015. Kala niya si Pidel lang ang magaling. Ha? So, ano po, kay Coach Chot, alam naman natin, hindi naman sa makakaroon ng pressure dahil pang-grand slam niya, pati franchise, the first ng TNT, kung mag-grand slam, at apat na coaches pa lang ang nakaka-grand slam na alam kong gusto sumali ni Coach John. Tingnan natin. Kaya katulad na sinasabi ko sa interview, hindi lang itong meron sila sa loob nila. Sa loob ng bawat coaches at sa mga teams na may tinatago na konting gigil. Hindi dahil sa paglalaro ng basketball, parang may gusto silang i-prove dito sa series na to. Kaya abangan nyo, magandang hapon at mabuhay po kayo.
Maraming salamat, Commissioner. At huwag natin kalilimutan, this PBA Season 49 Philippine Cup Finals Press Conference is presented by Arena Plus, the official sports entertainment gateway of the PBA. Ngayon naman po, let's go through the players list before we ask our coaches and we ask Governor Nunn for his remarks. Okay ba? And let's go from that side to this side. We have Paul Aaron. We have Jordan Henry, Calvin Octana, Roger Pagoy, PGR. Yan po sa TNT. Dito naman po, nandiyan si Don Torellano, CJ Perez, Juan Johnson, Mumtak Tua, Judmar Fajardo, Marshall Lassiter, and Chris Ross. Ano mas marami natin sa Miguel kaysa sa TNT? Ito sila dito, hindi ba doon? But that's not an indication.
Injured kasi kaya hindi makapunta yung iba.
That's not an indication which team has a deeper bench. Tama? Tama? Ayun. Tugumusin Coach Chotres. Okay, now we ask a few words from the Governor of San Miguel Beer in the PBA Board of Governors, Mr. Robert Long, for his remarks.
Hello. Good afternoon. It's been a year, no? A year na ito, nasa press ko na naman kami. At consider ko na pinakamahirap na conference sa pagdadaanan kasi we came from an eliminated team in the last conference. Parang redemption ito. Pero pahirap na pahirap. We face Ginebra, na napakahirap palaban. Then, dito sa finals, talk and text naman is aspiring for a Grand Slam. Parang mahirap. So, kung sino yung magpaganda ng gusto, kung sino yung nakafocus 48 minutes in every game, malamang yun ang mananalo. And I think it will reach Game 7.
Okay, maraming salamat, Mr. Robert Ton. Now we ask the microphone to be given to TNT Coach Chotres. And before his remarks, my question to Coach Chot is this. Grabe ang dinaanan ng TNT sa conference na to. To start the conference, 0-3 record nila. Wala si Jason Castro the entire conference. 6 games into the conference, nawala si Nambatak. And then during the semifinals, nawala si Roger, nawala din si Kerry Williams. They had to win twice over Magnolia sa quarterfinals, twice to win disadvantage sila. They beat Magnolia in 2 games, each by 1 point. Grabe talaga ang nangyari dito sa TNT. My question to you, Coach Chot, is destiny calling for a Grand Slam?
Well, I think we will only find that out at the end of this series. But like you said, the adversity that we went through is really a testament to the fighting spirit of the players. They just refused to give up. Ayaw talaga bumigay. Maski na pwede na we could have called it a day. And no one would take anything away from us. We won the last 2 championships, so even if we had given up, okay na rin yun. But they kept fighting. So, sinasabi namin palagi sa team namin, as long as you keep fighting, then you'll give yourself a chance. And now we're here. We've given ourselves a chance. We know napakalakas na kalaban namin with all of our injuries as well. But we will just do what we've been doing the whole conference. Keep fighting and we're just trying to give ourselves a chance.
Coach Leoskia of San Miguel Beer. You faced Coach Chotres sa 2022-2023 Philippine Cup Finals. And that is the only time that you faced him in the finals. Nanalo ang San Miguel 4-3. This season, 2 beses na kayong katagpuan. In the Commissioner's Cup, tinalo kayo ng TNT. In the Philippine Cup Eliminations, tinalo na din kayo ulit ng TNT. Meaning to say, this season, wala pang panalo ang San Miguel over TNT. What do you think can happen in the finals? Will the trend reverse? Coach Leo.
Bago lahat, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. And it's nice to be back in the finals, especially in the All-Filipino Cup. But regarding your question, sir, it's really a different story because those teams that they beat us, that's already gone in the elimination, and this is a different ball game, which is finals. And we know na everybody's thinking na San Miguel is really a mighty team, and I've heard that always and among the commentator. But guys, the other team is equally talented. They are really strong, especially at Talk and Text. They won 2 championships in the last 2 conferences, and that experience is really something they can dwell on. But our team is we're here to redeem ourselves, especially in the last conference. We're not able to make it into the playoffs, and it's enough for the players to realize it's hard to be at the bottom of the standing. That's why at the start of this conference, so we realizes that we need to work hard, and we've gone into basic fundamentals of basketball, both offense and defense, to come up really competitive, and it pays off. And now we're in the finals against Talk and Text. Regarding their situation, there's so many injured players, and that's not really a question for me, because Milpak, they are in the finals despite of those adversaries. Guys, they are really competitive. And knowing that team, Talk and Text, they've been together for a while. In the last 2 conferences, that's not experience for them to play well. Especially, they're gunning for a special reward. So, but we're here not to stop their ambition. We're here to win games and eventually win the championship.
Okay, maraming salamat, Coach Leo. Fighting words from the opposing coaches. And now we go to the players. Unahan natin yung San Miguel. And let's leave TNT for the latter part. And meron ba kayong microphone dyan? Okay, pasa natin yung microphone. Unang-una, Controliano. Don, before you say hello to mga kaibigan natin from media, nais ko lang bagitin that in 2019 Commissioner's Cup, San Miguel beat TNT in the finals 4-2. Don, ang team mo nun, TNT. Ano ba nangyari? At yung transition mo going to San Miguel, how have you embraced this new role?
It's hard, but kasi nung 2019, nasa Talk and Text ako kalaban San Miguel, and San Miguel beat us. Now, nasa San Miguel naman ako. Sana San Miguel ulit ang manalo. But you know, Talk and Text is a great organization, well coached, and great players. So I think it's going to be a good series. And sana abutin lang ng 4 games, 4-0 San Miguel. Thank you.
Salamat sa prediction mo, 4-0 San Miguel. By the way, si Controliano is one of only 4 players who averaged double figures sa semifinals. Kalahin nyo, for San Miguel, kalahin nyo, out of those 4 players, 2 of them never started. Controliano, tsaka si Jericho Cruz. Only 4 players averaged double figures. CJ Perez, leading scorer ng PPA sa eliminations, pero sa semifinals, mukhang natutukan ka ng depensa ng Ginebra. How will you respond to the challenge ng TNT sa finals?
I think parehas din naman yung gagawin. So, it's just up to me kung paano ako mag-respond sa mga depensa ang bibigay sa amin. And syempre, sa tulong ng mga teammates ko, for sure, makakopen ako din. And syempre, gagawin namin yung best namin kung ano yung bigay na depensa sa amin ng TNT pagkaandaan namin.
Okay, salamat CJ. Mami Johnson, what an experience ngayon at nasa San Miguel ka. Malaking responsibilidad ang nasa balikat mo. You're a starter for this team. You're relied on for the outside shooting. Anong pakiramdam mo at ngayon nasa finals ka with San Miguel?
Very thankful for the opportunity. Basta salamat sa San Miguel. To have this experience. It's always been a dream of mine, and in terms of pressure, I see Ross anyway, so he always has my back, so he's a great leader and an even better person, so I feel like there's no pressure.
Salamat, Mami. Motaw 2, Let's remember, 2016, 2017 Commissioner's Cup. Tinalo ng San Miguel ang TNT in that series 4-2. At that time, ang coach ng San Miguel was Leo Austria. Ang coach naman ng TNT was Nash Rosella. Mo Tautua and Chris Rosales in that series were playing for TNT. How does it feel that you're now playing against your former team in the finals?
Feels good. I mean, I'm happy to be here. You know, like I always just work hard, and I mean, it's good to have these guys on my team this time around. You know, I'm always happy to see Jude's smiling face every morning, and you know, he's singing most of the time, and I like the guys on our team, and I'm just happy to be here.
June Mar Fajardo, 8-time MVP. June Mar nung semifinals against Barangay Ginebra. Dalawang laro, hindi ka nag-start. Very unusual because, as we all know, as an 8-time MVP, definitely starter palagi yan. But meron kang iniinda during that time. Pero pinakita mo sa Game 7, 21 points, 19 rebounds, back to 100%. Junmar, itong challenge mo sa PBA Finals Philippine Cup, ang TNT, hinahabol nila Grand Slam. Anong feeling mo? Anong expectation mo na anong dapat mong gawin to be able to lift San Miguel to championship victory?
Di kaya ng isa, dalawa, tatlo, 5 players yung may panalo yung series. Kailangan maglaro. Kailangan mag-step up lahat, coaching staff, players, lahat mag-step up sa series na to para makuha namin yung championship. Kasi alam naman namin na hindi ganun kadali makuha yung championship kasi malakas yung Tokentex. Nakita namin natin. Dalawang championships sa past conferences, and then ayun, galing nga sila sa Grand Slam. So kami, gusto namin manalo ng championship kasi tagal na kami yung champion. So yun naman yung goal namin. Hindi kami naiba sa goal ng ibang teams na manalo ng championship. So yun din yung goal namin. So sila yung katapat namin. So gagawin namin yung best namin, maghahanda kami ng gusto, maghahanda namin ng gusto yung game na to, yung series na to. So, and sana lahat ng mga may injury, mga kalaro, sana wala sanang may injury sa series na to para makalaro lahat, and then be the best team. So,
okay, maraming salamat, JMF. And now, our 2-time Finals MVP, someone who has won 10 PBA championships along with Junmar, at saka si Marshall Lasita, nakakabi niya. Chris Ross turned back the hands of time in Game 7, 19 points, 10 in the fourth quarter. You were down 7 starting the fourth quarter. Chris Ross, you're going to be playing a big role in the finals. And you're familiar with that kind of situation. How different will this finals be from the finals that you've played in the past?
Personally, I think it's different because the finals in the past, I kind of knew my role from the standpoint of I knew I was going to get heavy playing time, 40 minutes a night. I could kind of pick and choose my time to impact the game. But now that we've made some adjustments to our roster, my role kind of changed. And it's just on me to be ready when my number's called, and I try to do that. But also, using my voice. If I'm not on the court, I like to use my voice and tell the guys on the court what I see. And just trying to have my presence felt. So whether I'm on the court or off the court, I try to have my presence felt. And I think that's just the biggest change of my role now to my role in the previous championship.
Thank you, Chris. And now Marshall Lasseter, the PBA's all-time 3-point shooting leader. Marshall, you've won 10 championships in the PBA. Wow, panapakan para kay Marshall Lasseter. Marshall, you've won 10 championships in the PBA. This one will be against a team that's gunning for a Grand Slam. Coach Leo said, that's not in your minds. You don't want to stop these Grand Slam ambitions. But you're out for a championship. If it so happens that you stop your Grand Slam ambitions, then so be it. But we've seen a different role for you as this season has progressed. Can you tell us how you've embraced your role in this team and how you will impact the game with your winning attitude.
Yeah, from not as similar to what Chris said, but I couldn't understand the role that Coach wants us or wants me to do, space the floor and just run to the corner. Yeah, that's what it seems like maybe, but I know I play a vital role for Jumar or CJ or all the other players that are on the court to help give spacing. And I understand the little nuances that come with it. So it's just being patient. You know, when the ball gets to me, just be ready. I know that's something that I've worked on, and you know, I trust my teammates. You know, they're there to make plays, and just like me, I'm gonna make a play when the opportunity is there. And at the end of the day, I'm just trusting what Coach Leo has in store for us. But yeah, just for talking text, I think me, Chris, and Jumar kind of understand the toll it takes on your body mentally, and it's not easy. You know, it's hard, and mentally, I know how hard it is to keep grinding, and especially physically. That's why they have a lot of wear and tears, and it's a challenge that we've been through a couple times already.
Thank you, Marshall. Palakpakan po natin. Something up here. Now we move off to the other end of our stage, and let's talk to the TNT players. First off, PGR. PGR, in the eliminations, you came in, played 3 games, you averaged 13 minutes a game, but in the semifinals, your average went up to 23 minutes a game. Quite a big change in your role with this team, but with Roger out, Kel Williams out, Coach Shot has relied on you a lot for many things that you do on the floor. Can you tell us what some of those things, some of those things that you're doing now that will help your team win that Grand Slam?
Like you said, whatever Coach asks of me, I'm going to do. You know, my versatility is something that I try and lean on a lot, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But I've been out for so long. You know, I'm still kind of getting my my footing back together, my timing back. So I know that this time of year, especially this part of the conference, it's very important. So I just go out there, try and play my hardest, try to play my best, and as long as I'm out there contributing, I know that I can do good things for the team.
Thank you. Roger? I'm sure everyone is asking, kumusta ka na, Roger? Hindi ka nga nakalaro ng 4 na laro sa semifinals, pero I think the team went out there to win, not only for TNT but also for you. Kasi wala ko nga. Pero big question is, makakalaro ka ba sa Game 1 on Sunday? Roger, kumusta ang recovery mo sa inyong hamstring injury?
Maganda yung recovery. Tapos bukas makakalaman kung makakalaro ba talaga ako sa Sunday. Yun lang.
Thank you, Roger. Susunod na play. Bilis. Calvin Octana. Calvin, ikaw na lang magpupuno. Calvin, meron ako itatanong sa'yo. Sa Philippine Cup eliminations, tinalo ng TNT in San Miguel, 89-84. Naka-2020 ka. Very, very rare na isang player makakuha ng 2020 sa PBA. Maski na sa NBA. Pero in that game, 23 points, 21 rebounds ang ginawa mo. Calvin, anong maitutulong mo sa TNT para makuha ng TNT ang Grand Slam?
Yun nga sabi ko sa mga media kanina, yung elimination is a different game. Pagdating sa semis, quarters, or finals, lalo sa finals, mag-iiba yung laro. And well scouted na both teams, lalo na doon na nakafocus yung mga coaches. So siguro para makuha yung si Coach Leo, siguro yung kubantayan ko. Joke lang. Siguro it's up To the players, syempre yung mga coach naman, paghahandaan talaga, ilalatag talaga lahat yung mga game plans, lalo na this finals. And syempre, it's up to the players yung willingness na magtrabaho para sa team nila. And siguro, pataasan na ng willpower siguro. Lalo na sa team namin, daming iniinda. Pero yun nga, lumalaban pa rin kami sa lahat ng mga nangyari sa team namin. So, we're gonna take one game at a time. Siyempre, yun naman yung pinaka-importante this Sunday.
Salamat, Calvin. Jordan Henning, you played 2 games in the eliminations. You certainly shone brightly in the semifinals. We know that you're playing hurt. There's still that back problem. It's affected somehow your shooting. But in that final game of TNT against Rain and Shine, I mean, you gave it your all. And I heard that coach was asking you if you wanted to have some rest. And you said, no, I'm going out there and you scored 29 points. Jordan Henning, how special is this for you to be in the PBA finals, trying to get a Grand Slam for TNT?
Yeah, I mean, just like a lot of these guys have said, super grateful to be here in this position with TNT and to be in the finals here. You know, this is the type of situation that as players we all live and die for. You know, is to play in these meaningful games that people will remember. And I think this series coming up is going to be one of those series.
Thank you, Jordan. And lastly, Poy Eram. Poy, tinitignan ko yung mga stats ng TNT. Parang nakikita ko rito is that pag maganda ang nilalaro ng TNT at nananalo kayo, in your 12 wins, you held your opponents to an average of only 88.4 points. Pero kung yung mga talo ninyo, 7 losses, your opponents have scored 98.4. Malaking bagay yung depensa ninyo. Conversely, sa San Miguel, pag nananalo sila, 109.5 points a game. Pag talo nila, 87.3 lang. Para nakikita natin kung high scoring, kung opensa, ang orientation na nanalo sa San Miguel. Ang TNT, kung depensa, kayo na nanalo. Anong role mo, Poy, dito sa defensive schemes ni Coach Chot?
Medyo parang it's very general yung ano. Mahirap naman sabihin be specific kasi malalaman nila yung kung ano yung gagawin namin, diba? So, for us, yun nga, we won the game by, basta hindi sila makascore ng 100 points sa past few games namin. Mainly because we play defense. We play aggressive, we play smart. We don't play stupid. So, we make sure na we play aggressive but we play smart defense. Yung mga mental mistakes namin, we make sure na we correct it. We make sure na we move on to sa mistake namin. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach sa amin na if we make one less mistake, every one of us sa team, diba, laking bagay nun for us, diba? So, we need to make sure lang namin na all of us are more aware, more attentive dun sa kung anong gustong pagpagawa ni Coach, and make sure na we execute it perfectly, if not perfect. Make sure na malapit dun, diba? So, for us to have a chance to win the game. Kasi yun lang naman yung gusto namin na give us a chance, making sure na close game, and then at the end, give us a chance to win the game. So, yun lang.
To underscore yung sinabi ni Poy, in the 6 losses ng San Miguel this conference, they never scored 100 points or more. So yung sinasabi ni Poy Eram to limit San Miguel to 100 or less, palagay ko yun ang goal nila. And for San Miguel naman, well, if their offense is going to go full steam ahead, it's going to be a challenge for TNT. Okay, now we open the floor for questions from our friends from media. Oh, by the way, palakpakan po natin ang TNT. Okay, thank you. Thank you, TNT. Floor is now open for questions from our friends from media. Go.
To both teams, congratulations on making the finals. First question is kay Coach Chot. Coach, ang Game 7 ng kabilang series, sa PLDT office kayo, yung scene parang nasa situation room kayo. What was like watching that game and observing yung potential opponent ko, and siguro napaktuhan ng early preparation for the finals.
Yeah, gusto lang namin, we wanted to make sure that after our pre-finals dinner, alam na namin kung sino yung kalaban. That's why we wanted to come and watch the game together, start already our discussions with the players, the coaching staff. We didn't want that night to end or na maghiwa-hiwalay kami, hindi namin alam sino kalaban namin. So ginawa na namin 2 birds with 1 stone. We had the dinner with the bosses. At the same time, made it a preparatory occasion as well. So, yun. It was very serious. Everyone was watching during the game. But of course, sa mga itong player na to sa likod dito, wala namang seryoso dyan sa mga there's a lot of joking and kidding around. But in the end, everybody knew at the end of the night who we were going to be.
Coach, another one. Yung panalo nyo against San Miguel, that was your first win, I believe. That game could have pwedeng hindi kayo umabot dito, or pwedeng kayo umabot, or how crucial was that turning things around and reaching this stage?
We actually talked about it among ourselves, the coaching staff, after that game when we won. That was our first win in 4 games. And we thought that it was a crucial win for us because if we had dropped it, magiging 0-4, napakahirap na. So, you're right, for us it was a turning point. And hopefully we can continue to find ways to compete against San Miguel. But we all know, like Coach Leo said, and most of the players said, in the finals it's a different game. What happened in the elimination round, no longer matters much kasi ibang laban na ito.
Coach, thank you. Coach Leo, isa lang. You're back in the finals after, syempre, nagkaroon ng coaching change, naging consultant ka, you won the championship with Coach George. Ngayon, nakabalik ka as head coach of San Miguel Beer. May special meaning ba sa'yo considering what happened and also yung last conference, medyo playoffs?
It's nothing special for me, but I'm so happy to be back as a head coach, because at that time I'm still involved in running the system of the San Miguel before, and I think it helps a lot for me, because I realized something I didn't know when I'm running the team. And it's a good help, and especially I was able to recover from my health, although I never got sick, but fatigue is really set in during that run from 2015 to 2023. It's really hard, and we experienced the 2021 pandemic. It's really giving us a toll. And I'm so grateful it happened for me, and I'll be back as a head coach. And thanks for the management, especially Coach Al and the boss, RSA, for giving, for trusting me. And I don't want this opportunity to be put into waste. And we're so happy we're back in the finals of the All Filipino, which a lot of people thinking this is our conference, but it takes a lot of hard work for anyone, not only the coaching staff, the management, the players. They work really hard in the last 4 months for us to realize na we're here to win another championship.
To both coaches, medyo yung gano'n kayo hinanda ng semifinals kasi parang nagmukha siyang simulation ng finals kasi low scoring ball game, nanalo kayo ng team. High scoring, nanalo yung San Miguel. Gano'n kayo hinanda para dito sa finals?
It's always that way naman ganun palagi nangyayari. Not only the semifinals, the playoffs is really the preparation for the big dance for the finals, right? So, same here. We played the familiar foe, rain or shine. they are a much better team. They played us a lot better than the previous two conferences. So I felt na talagang nahasa kami. Rain or Shine really prepared us for playing against San Miguel, but they are two very different teams in the style of play, in the kind of players they have. Those are two very different teams. So again, while they prepared us in terms of putting in the effort, in terms of style of play, it's going to be very different. So may have pros and cons.
Or in the finals, you can never know what will happen. If it is a high-scoring game or low-scoring game. Sometimes it depends on your opponent. Especially when you face a team who is very deliberate, so expect a low-scoring game. But if you're up against just like the team of Converge or Rain or Shine, they keep on running. So that means there's a lot of possession. That's why it became a high-scoring game. And you notice naman in the last games ng semifinals between San Miguel and Ginebra or Tok and Texas Rain or Shine, you can see the difference. But in the finals, so every possession is very important, and you're thinking not to give up some possession and talagang magiging deliberate. And you cannot expect a high-scoring game. So it's a matter of execution.
Coach Chot, medyo may motivation ba to vanish yung goals ng 2011 dun sa Grand Slam against San Miguel?
Nalimutan ko na nga. Believe it or not, and people, hindi ko talaga inisip yung Grand Slam. Even up to now, when I come to coach, I coach what's in front of me. Even in our team discussions, we really never talk about winning a championship. We talk about being the hardest working, best conditioned team. If we do that, then the winning will follow. So yun ang approach ko. So I'll just do my best, take it every game, every conference, and before we know it, we're here. So hindi ko talaga iniisip. So to answer your question, 2011 is really ancient history for me. It's not even in my consciousness. This tournament, this finals is going to be nice to win on its own merits, not because of any past experience.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Congratulations to both teams for reaching the finals. My question is for Jordan Hele. Jordan, you're slowly easing into your role as the floor general of TNT, and the past two TNT championships, the finals MVP were point guards. Of course, that's Jason and Ray. Is there any pressure for you heading into this best-of-7 series to deliver as best you can to give TNT this Grand Slam championship?
I wouldn't really describe it as pressure, but rather as a responsibility as the next man up in terms of obviously huge holes with Kuya, Jason, and Ray being out. There's a little bit of room for the need for another creator. And I'm just trying to be that for this team, if that's what Coach Chot needs me to be. But anything that my role is, I'm ready to do.
My next question goes out to Chris Ross. Chris, over here. I know he's not here, but you've been running mates with Simon and Cecil for quite some time in the Beerman's backcourt. This time, of course, you guys are going to be seeing opposite each other. So how are you going to be approaching that, facing off against your former teammate?
For me, whenever I face someone on the court, it's all business. So I put in friendships or whatever to the side. And especially when we're gunning for a championship, there's no time to be friendly with anyone. You just go out there and compete and guard or play against whoever's in front of you. So I don't really see it as I'm playing a friend. I'm seeing it as we're playing an opponent, and we're both gunning for the same thing. So I'm sure they're going to put their best foot forward, and we're going to do the same and try to win a championship.
Hello, Bob. For Brandon and Boyd, just talk about the daunting task of guarding Junmar Farr this season.
Yeah, it's always a challenge. They have a lot of great players over there. But with June, you just have to make work. You have to try and just get him off his spots. But it's not just one player, not just me and Boyd. It's going to take the whole team. We talk about team defense a lot, and that's that's something that we rely on. So it's going to take a total effort, and we'll just try our best.
Same lang.
Good afternoon. Peter Attention, Manila Standard. To the coaches. This is to be the third time that San Miguel and TNT will meet since 2010. What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
I'm sorry, Peter. I was not the coach of San Miguel in 2010, and I faced them after 2016, 17. But Coach Jot is not the coach of that team yet, and I faced him last 2022. I think this is the first time we met in the finals. But knowing Coach Jot, he's really a competitor, and he's been in the PBA for quite some time. And I'm coaching the PBA for the last 10 years. But sometimes pinag-uusapan natin experience the best teacher, but I keep on learning every day, and that's why our team is really competitive.
Boy, baka pwede nang ma-answer. Sorry, Sir Dito.
Thank you. Same yung sinabi ni Brandon. Siyempre, hindi lang naman talaga si Junmar yung kailangan bantayan. So, their team talaga sobrang very talented team. Alam niyo naman, with Junmar, he attacks a lot, di ba? So, it takes a lot sa amin. We have to play team defense. We don't need to play individual defense. Kasi individual, mahirapan kami. If we play team defense, then we have a chance. So, that's it.
Peter, meron ka bang Peter? Peter? Next.
First off, congratulations po. This question is for CJ. Here, CJ. CJ, kanina kasi parang meron kang post sa Facebook na parang meron kang i-dedicate itong finals mo. So, tinitokas ko lang dun sa naging post mo, kanina mo i-dedicate itong finals.
Dinidedicate ko itong finals para sa mga batang nangangarap kagaya ko. Galing probinsya na yung mga takot pumunta dito sa Manila kasi natatakot sila walang matirhan, hindi sila makuha. Yun yung isang inspiration ko na may mga players from other province na walang budget pumunta dito. Di nila alam kung paano sila mag-uumpisa. Yun yung isang yung inspiration na nakikita ko. And being in the finals and play basketball, yung mahal mong nilalaro simula nung bata talaga. Parang it's an honor na may mga ibang bata na nakikita kami na nandito naglalaro. So, yeah.
Next.
Comment na lang ako. Kung dito ako, tatanong ako,
Dapat na magtanong tayo lahat.
Kasi kailangan last press ko din natin ito eh.
Sabi ni Don Garina, gusto niya apat na games na. Pero kasi may chance na 6 or 7. Meron po bang chance na medyo malipat sa mas malaking venue? Considering na syempre maraming fans ng both teams.
As of now, kasi yun ang schedules natin eh. Check natin sa mga venues kung pwede sila. Talagang hindi natin mailipat sa malalaking venues. Gusto man natin, pero sa amin okay lang Bill Sports. hindi natin mailipat. Ayan, kinakausap natin yan mga 2 months before pa para sa schedule ng venues. Kaya Game 6-7 as of now, at doon pa rin sa Philsports.
Wami, may question lang ako. Wami, yung story mo kasi very inspiring. Parang nasa tingin ka na mag-quit ka na ng basketball, but yun nga, dumating yung DD, napansin ka, nakuha ka ng index, then of course, yung Cinderella team nyo na therapy mga last year. How deep yung reflections mo na nandito ka sa finals with a chance to win that trophy?
Well, very thankful po ako sa opportunity na binigay sa akin sa lahat ng teams na nag-take ng chance sa akin. Kasi from college naman to pros, hindi naman matunog pangalan ko eh. Wala naman ako sa discussion in terms of draft pick. Pero to be here, dinaan ko lang talaga sa just hard work, tsaka tiwala sa Diyos. Thank you.
Next question, please.
Coach Shot, sabi niyo po,
Hindi ka nanonood eh.
Sige, Coach Leo, for sabihin mo.
Halata.
For Junmar, for Marcio and Chris, obviously, kasama niyo naman si Coach Leo last year. But for the players, you've already got ring number 11. What will it mean for you to give Coach Leo his 10th as the head coach of San Miguel?
I wasn't moved anything.
Yeah, what would it mean for you to give?
Where are you? So, I'm there.
What would it mean for you to give Coach Leo his 10th ring as a head coach for San Miguel?
I mean, that's good for all of us, right? If we win a championship. For me personally, I always felt a sense of what's the word? Of gratitude and happiness when I can help someone else get there first. So I mean, it'll be great to have Coach Leo get his 10th, but the guys like Wami and Andreas and JM, those guys haven't won a championship yet. So for me, every time we win a championship, I look out for the guys that haven't won one more so than the guys that have won one. Because they always say your first one's the best one, right? So that's how I look at it. But I would love to get Coach Leo his 10th. That means we all got an extra one, right? So hopefully that works.
Okay.
Siyempre, masaya makakuha ng another championship. Yun naman talaga yung goal. Lahat naman tayo dito, yun yung goal natin makakuha ng championship. So, di naman kami naiiba doon. Di naman ako naiiba doon para sa akin. Championship yung pinaka-main goal ko. Yun yung nandun sa nandun sa to-do list ko. Manalo ng championship. So, and sana makuha namin.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's never about the individual awards, stuff like that. I've always been a team player, and I always like to see my teammates win, and that's the little things of sacrifice that we do, or what I do. And for a late coach, you know, it'll be great to see him get one too. So, to add on to what he has, but ultimately it's really for the team. It's for the company, for our families, and we know how important this opportunity is. So we don't want to let things slip. So yeah, just for for our team, and like Chris said, the guys who haven't won yet.
To Coach John Nandi, that's correct. Coach, you said na you're not really thinking about Grand Slam, but personally, sabi nga po ni Sir Benito, only 4 head coaches have achieved that Grand Slam. Personally, do you think that solidifies or takes away lahat ng pinagdaanan, especially in past years, with the season from the fans?
No, not really. Everything that I went through. There was a reason for that. If the reason is a Grand Slam, so be it. But if not, I've gotten over it. There is no rancor or any bitterness in my heart because I am a person. I don't allow others to affect what is inside of me. And I'm a firm believer in that. What goes on around us and outside of us are small matters compared to what goes on inside of us. And that's how I try to coach my team as well, to continue to focusing on what is inside of us. If we do that, then we give ourselves a better chance to be able to impact and influence what is going on around us. So sa akin, it would be a great honor, obviously, but is it going to erase the ugliness of the past? I don't think so, because it already happened. It's part of history. But I have long gotten over it, and there is, like I said, absolutely no rancor in there.
Next question, please. Coach, good afternoon. Coach, speaking of the past, the last time you met San Miguel in the finals, Game 7 health protocol yata kayo. So, if you're not thinking about the Grand Slam, would that be an added motivation man lang sa part mo to at least get even against San Miguel?
I think if that is a motivation for me, then I think I'm in the wrong place. My motivation is to do my best to give the guys behind me, our players and our management, a good victory. Remember, I wasn't only absent in Game 7, I wasn't also coaching in Game 2 and 3. I only coached 4 games in the last finals because of Gilas, remember. So, like I said, that's no longer, that's not in any way part of my motivation. My motivation is very simple, to do the best I can for my players and for our management, and obviously to make my family proud. Yeah, that's my only motivation.
Coach, ano lang update kay Williams? Will he be able to play in the finals?
Doubtful, because that's why he couldn't make it here, because we wanted to keep him off his feet. It's a day-to-day situation, but like I said, he's not even joining our practice as of this morning. So it will be a day-to-day thing.
Coach Leon, Governor Robert, sir, San Miguel is one of only, sabi natin Sir Benito, one of only 4 teams to win a Grand Slam. Would you allow TNT to join that elite club? Thank you po.
Question pa, parang yung nakaraan niya. Hindi, ang motivation nitong mga to manalo, whether may stop mo yung Grand Slam or what. It's winning the championship. That's for the company, sa power list ng mga players, yung aming mga ball boys, syempre ma-ascend sa bonus . So yun ang tinitingnan na. It's championship. It's not really a motivation. It's to beat them and stop them from getting that triple crown. So, yun lang. Basta iniisip nila, manalo. Yan lang.
Yeah, just like what I've said a while ago, we're not here to stop the bid for the Grand Slam. We're here to win games and eventually win the championship, because there are a lot of people looking for that because of our relatives, friends, and will be honored if that happens. for us, ano. And I think there's a lot of people thinking na we're out there to stop because of the history. So we coaches, we just want to win.
Next question, please. Tito, any question? Go ahead, please.
Kay Calvin Lutana. Sabi ni Troyano, 4-0 daw. Pwede mo punta pa tayo yung prediction. Lalo mo dyan mo si Coach.
Oo, 4-0. 4-0 talaga. Pero kami wala na. Tingnan natin, siyempre. Magsisimula yan sa Sunday. Sana nandun lahat at manood lahat sa isang magandang laban, TNT versus SME. Thank you.
Fearless forecast sa ating dalawang coach. Pwede bang may prediction?
Hindi naman ako si Madam Auring. So, player ko lang yun si Kim. Again, like Coach Leo said, our job is to win games. Our job is to win 4 games. If we have the fortune and the talent to win it, then so be it. Other than that, I don't think any coach that you ask will ever dare to make a prediction, except to say that it's going to be a hard-fought series. That's it. We're not in the habit of making predictions because, like I said, sa team namin, we're really just focusing on what is in front of us.
And this is my bold prediction, and I'm really sure with this. So the longest is 7, and the shortest is 4.
Okay, sinabi ni dalawang coaches. Next question, please. Okay, go.
Question po kay Don Radiano. Don, yung ano lang, kasi kayong tatlo ni Rodney at ni Jericho back in the finals, ano lang yung pakiramdam na magkakasama ulit kayo. Kayong tatlo kasi nagko-contribute this conference, maganda yung mga nilalaro. So ano lang yung pakiramdam na parang mas maganda yung chance na mag-champion kayong tatlo.
Oh, well, sobrang happy namin kasi back nung college days namin, parang ako nung hindi ako naka-final four so hindi kami nakapag-playoffs. And fast forward, dito sa professional highest league dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, we're competing for a championship. It's been a great honor privilege for us just to compete. And then I'm just really happy and si Coach Leo pa yung coach namin. So yeah, just happy.
Coach, yun din, ano lang yung masasabi mo na parang nag-reunion din kayo dito sa San Miguel after ng Adamson. Na-envision mo ba ito na mangyayari ito?
Hindi ko pinangarap na maging player ko sila gano'n dahil wala kami plano ganyan. But I think it's a destiny. It happens na there's an opportunity for them to join us because before joining our team, they keep on asking, Coach, kunin mo na kami ganyan. But it's not really that easy to get a player from the other team. And the opportunity arises, andyan. Ako namin with help the management, so they're there, and then it's a nice a situation for us because we know each other. Because that's what the coaches wants to develop with their players, a good relationship.
Question naman kay yung lang kasi yung semi-finals kasi parang hindi ikaw yung nagko-close ng game, si PGR na. So ano lang masasabi mo dun na parang in a way yung mas larger role na yung Brandon ngayon than in previous conferences?
Siyempre accepting the fact na I'm not young anymore. Pero yun nga, if kung ano man yung ano mo yan may mga times kasi minsan na hindi maganda yung lalaro niya. Tapos kailangan ko I have to be ready every time. Kasi may mga time na kailangan pa rin ako ni coach. Kahit na hindi niya ako gamitin, kailangan ready pa rin. Kahit na gamitin niya si Brandman na mahaba o siya mag-end ng game, kailangan ako pa rin. Be a leader pa rin. Hindi lang naman din siya yung kami, sila Roger, ganyan. Kailangan ko pa rin nila marinig yung boses ko sa loob ng sa bench eh. Kasi syempre, hindi lang naman parang paglalaro yung kaya ko ibigay. Pwede rin ako kung ano yung nakikita ko sa loob. While sitting down, ano yung nakikita ko, ano yung kailangan gawin. I can parang sabihin ko sa kanila kung ano pa yung dapat nilang gawin. Habang di ako nagkakita. Pero yun yan, accepting lesser role. Pero one thing's for sure, one goal is to win talaga. Yun ang goal talaga.
Ano yung nabigay ni teacher sa team? Sinasko kang ka rin sa teacher ng finals. Ano lang nabigay na this conference sa team?
Nabigay niya, di kami napapagod kasi nandiyan na siya. Siyempre extra body. And then, yung game, iba kasi yung game niya eh. Talagang yung aggressiveness, intensity ng laro niya. And then, hindi kami pa, di ba, ako laro ko talagang, siya kasi vertically and, mabilis siya, tapos vertical, athletic talaga. So, ang laki ng naitutulong niya sa akin. Ako takbo-takbo lang eh, siya talaga. Sprinting, jumping, dami niyang pwedeng gawin. So, he can guard a smaller opponent. He can switch, kung anong 1, 2, 3, pwede niya i-switch. Hindi ako pwede basta-basta mag-switch. So,
tapos question din kay, siguro either Calvin or Pogs. Kasi sa TNT, noon kayo na mga Bisaya. Pero in this finals, you'll be facing perhaps the greatest Bisaya player in history, or even the greatest Philippine basketball player in history. One of the best in Junmar. Ano yung masasabi nyo doon na kayong mga Bisaya will be battling against Junmar?
Siguro yung laban naman is final round kasi yung the best Bisaya na yung kalaban namin eh. And then yun nga, maganda din sa community namin, lalo na sa Bisaya, sa Mindanao kasi ang daming nanonood. And then daming ang nagbe-message din sa amin. So maganda doon, maganda sa PBA, tsaka sa amin din kasi mga puro lang Bisaya.
Kasi parang napukulitan din kayo dyan kanina, sa one ng...
Re-record ko na siya. Re-record ko siya sa amin. Siguro, yun nga, pinaka-the best mo yung as a player na mas maintindihan mo yung mga kasama mo. Lalo na during games, hindi mo na kailangan mag-English. Pag ito, nahihirapan kami. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-English kung anong gusto mo. Yung gusto mo ipahiwatig sa kasama mo, kung nagagalit ka ba o hindi. Kasi may mga lingwahe, yung lingwahe namin may mga sarili kasing parang kami lang yung nagagaintindihan. So malaking bagay yun sa team namin. Yun nga, yung pinaka-the best yung kalaban namin Bisaya, si Kraken. So baka kukunin na, yun yung pinag-usapan namin eh. I-recruit ko para puro Bisaya. Thank you.
Junmar, yun din. Kasi question, kalaban mo na sila si Pong, si Tanay, si Ruela kasi teammate mo rin pala dati.
Siyempre, masaya ako na makalaban ko sila mga Bisaya. Siyempre, proud Bisaya kami. Nire-represent namin yung mga Bisaya sa PBA. So, bigyan namin yung best namin, pakita namin kung paano maglaro yung mga Bisaya, which is yung hard-nosed, tapos nakita namin kung gano'ng magaling yung mga Bisaya sa PBA. So, good luck sa amin. Wala mo nang kaibigan sa loob ng court sa labas. Pero pag sa loob ng court, business muna tayo. Magkalaban muna tayo. So, Warzone niya, ha?
Okay. More questions? Lang, Coach. Coach, yung mga nagsasabi kasi na yung past 3 championships nyo, sabi, asa sa import, asa kay RHA. So, will winning the Philippine Cup be a validation that you can also win without an import?
I think I'm tied with Coach Leo with the most number of all Filipino championships among active coaches, right? Pareho kaming 6. Among active coaches, we the coming the long most. That answers your question. Right.
Any more? Go.
Ano lang yung masasabi mo sa itong finals na to? Would you think yung audience ay magpupuntahan din sa Pinoy kasi diba obviously wala yung most popular team, but ano lang yung masasabi mo sa finals na to?
Basta offs, pinupuntahan talaga tayo ng mga fans natin simula quarterfinals. Nakikita naman natin yun eh. Sa eliminations, wala, pero pag playoffs, lalo sa finals, nandiyan sila. So, inaasahan ko din na mapupuno rin tayo. Hindi yun naman ang hinahanap din ng mga fans natin eh, quality games.
To Chris Ross. Yeah, San Miguel has almost won a Grand Slam the past few years. I think it was twice. What have you learned from your opponents in those seasons that you can apply to deny TNT this time?
That's a hard question. Like what Marcio said, Grand Slams are hard. It takes not only skill, preparation, determination, but it also takes a lot of luck. You need luck on your side. With health, with the ball bouncing your way, and things like that. But me being around Chad in the SEA Games a couple years back, I know what kind of competitor he is. I know how he prepares, and I know what he demands from his players. So I know that he's going to have those guys ready. And being around Leo and being around our guys, I know that we're going to be ready. So. I'm excited for this series, to say the least, and it's going to be a battle because they're gunning for something special, and we're gunning to get our position back in the All Filipino because last year we lost, and losing isn't a good feeling. I've won 10 championships and lost 2, and the 2 that I've lost stick out the most to me. So losing really, really sucks, and gonna try to help these guys win this time. So hopefully that helps.
Thanks. To Coach John and maybe isa sa mga players mo, Coach. Coach, lagi mong piniplay down yung Grand Slam. But how do you do it? How do you balance between knowing that a Grand Slam is at stake and wanting to just think this is just any other final series?
With discipline thinking. Just preparing yourself mentally to make sure that you are not allowing your mind to wander. And like I said, that's completely within my control. That doesn't have to do with anything, any outside influence. That's completely within my control. So I just constantly reinforce the things that I do. And then I remind the players as well. We have a saying, always shorten your sight, shorten your vision. Just shorten your vision to what's in front right now. Obviously, at the start, we plan. We have long-range plans, we have short-term plans, but when competition starts, part of our mental training is exactly that, to just shorten our vision. So if I expect that from the players, I have to lead by example first. Just making sure that I have disciplined my mind to just focus on what's directly in front of me.
Siguro Calvin, yung tanong ko kay Coach, paano mo binabalanse na alam mo na Grand Slam yung nasa harap mo, pero paano mo inaalis yung isip mo doon para walang pressure?
Ito talaga inisip. Kasi iniisip ko yung pahinga yung pa ako. Kasi iniisip ko yun after nung semis against Rain or Shine, mas iniisip ko ba yung rest yung pa ako kaysa sa finals. Buti nga nanalo kami nung Game 6. Tsaka naglaro pa sila sa apat kasi may time pa kami to heal. kahit hindi naman talaga fully recovered, pero at least may time na umilo konti yung injury ko. And hindi lang naman ako, kay Pugoy, Kuya Kelly, kung tutusin, kahit yung Kuya Kelly ngayon, naka-color OB pa yung pa niya eh. So, yun yung iniisip namin ngayon is to recover muna. And syempre, we let the coaches prepare, ilatag naman sa amin yung ano yung gagawin namin this Sunday. And sana maganda yung mga kalabasan. And yun yung focus ko naman wala man talaga sa Grand Slam. Yung one game at a time is the best.
More questions?
Coach John, this conference you built a reputation na mahabol kayo sa Magnolia down, twice to beat, nanalo kayo, yung mga games na yung rain or shine, mahabol kayo. Parang sinasabi nga sa social media, parang NSD na nga daw ang in a way. Ano lang yung sabi mo doon na parang nagkakaroon na kayo ng ganung personality na may composure and you always come back in big deficits, man?
Well, I tell you, it's not by design. Hopefully, I think it's a reflection of the kind of team that we have, our lineup. We don't have the depth of San Miguel or Ginebra or even Magnolia. They're much deeper teams than us. So it's hard for us. It's always our objective to play a good 48 minutes, but because of our injuries and everything else, it's not always possible. So sinabi ni Poy kanina, ang objective namin, find a way to keep the games close so that we give ourselves a chance to win in the end. So di naman namin yung sinasadya, pero I think it just got honed over the years of us playing together, because you can ask the players, they can make mistakes, they can make errors, but the one thing that is unforgivable sa amin is to make an error in effort. That if they don't give their best, they will really hear it from me. And I've been very consistent with that. So I guess that habit got built in just never giving up and always trying their best.
Although traditionally kasi lagi kayong nagpapahinal sa Philippine Cup, nagkaroon kasi kayo ng adversity last conference na na-miss nyo yung Commissioner's Cup playoffs. Do you feel ba na yung na-out kayo noon coming into this conference, parang mas naging gutom ba yung mga, naramdaman mo ba na mas gutom yung mga players to bounce back from that adversity na nung last conference?
In a way, it helps a lot being out of the last conference and never been into the playoffs. So we realize that it should not happen again for us. And I'm so happy with them because everybody steps up from day one of the training, going to this conference. So they act differently. The body language makikita mo eh. And then, naging kami united. And same thing with the management, they keep on reminding us na hindi na pwedeng mangyari ulit sa amin yun. And then, here, we come. The championship, the All Filipino, which is, I think, everybody expecting us, and because in the last so many years, out of 10 years, 8 times kami na in the All Filipino Championship. And hindi naman kami ganun kalakasan, pero lagi sinasabi sa paninindigan na namin ito.
Coach Chot, Kate of Spin. Coach, you've been very vocal about it, pero let's go back to the foundation, Coach. Yung talent andyan eh, pero how important is it to have a good work ethic, especially na ito para sa inyo, there's a Grand Slam on the line for you guys. So how important is it to have a good work ethic?
For us, it's everything. It is the foundation of everything we do. And we always tell our players, everyone in the PBA is talented. You're not going to get to the PBA without talent, right? But for you to be competitive, you must first learn how to play hard. And then you can play well. So that's our, like you said, the foundation of our team is the ability to learn how to play hard first. I'm a big believer that hustle is a skill, effort is talent. So that's very special. So there's no player on on our team, they know that if you slack off, you're out. You're not going to last long in our team. So that's it. That's just one of our values. We have team values, and effort is one of those.
Boy, follow-up lang doon. Pagka naggaganon si Coach Chot, nakikipag-usap sa inyo, how do you guys respond?
We respond accordingly. Then, kung ano yung matagal na namin ginagawa. Kasi we know naman na kung ano yung ina-ask ni Coach sa amin is to play aggressive and play smart. Then, syempre, yun naman yung lagi namin calling cards yung defense namin. And the way we play defense is very hard, very fast, and very smart. We play smart defense. Kaya nagiging effective siya. Kasi we play as a team. We don't play as individual. We always play as a team defense. Kahit ano mangyari, we go back to team defense. Kasi team defense always wins us. It's proven every time, every night. We win. Team defense, we always win games. Even though yung feeling nyo na matatalo na kami, mananalo pa rin kami kasi we play, but we stick to it. We stick to it. Yan.
Sana lang po. Coach, two finals MVP mo parehong injured in the past two conferences. Will it be a more difficult title campaign for you guys?
Yes, not only because those two guys are not here, but because of the team that we're facing. Like they've said already, they've owned the All-Filipino the past 10 years. 8 finals out of the last 10. That's a special feat. So yes, it will definitely be more difficult. On that note, siniseryoso nyo naman masyado sinabi ni Commissioner na magtanong kayo.
Meron ba? Meron ba?
Yung semis, isang full game lang yung nalaro mo. Ngayon ba may gigil sa'yo na maglaro? Thank you.
Bukas pa malalaman kung makalaro ako. Yun nga, nung series pala, gusto ko na maglaro kasi makita mo yung mga teammate mo na kagaya ni Calvin, injured na nga pero naglaro pa rin siya. Pero sa akin kasi, may something kasi kaya hindi talaga pwede kailangan ipahinga. So, yun, may gigil din talaga. Gusto ko na din talaga maglaro.
Any more questions?
Boss Robert. Boss, last na. Boss, yun, nabanggit mo na kanina, boss, na sa players walang motivation to deny TNT advance. But sa aspect ng on your end as team manager, or I mean team management standpoint, how unacceptable is it to deny a rival team advance now?
Pagawa na intriga, mas.
Pagawa na intriga, hindi, sa kanila naman kasi even sa management. Gawin nyo kung ano yung kaya nyo gawin to achieve yung goal, which is the championship. We're not thinking about stopping token things or no. It's always the goal of playing your best in every conference. Pinakita mo na lahat, natalo ka, okay lang yan. At least, nandiyan ka. Ginawa ko lahat. Yun ang gusto ng management. Even siguro sa token decks. Wala mangyari. That's it. Pero binigay mo lahat yung kaya mong gawin. Yun ang ng management.
Okay. Any more? Dahil sa bigyan, sigurado naman magkakaroon tayo ng press con. Next conference finals.
May libre kayong popcorn sa akin.
Okay, let's have a photo opportunity now with a trophy. Lagay natin yung trophy dito sa bigyan. Sa mesa. Guys, makapalay natin po natin. Guys. Tanggalin natin itong mga microphones. Okay. Okay.
Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Good.
Wala coaches. Ano, pag nilita to, yun inalabas niya. Wala. Sa kayo magaling. Alam mo, magaling.
Maraming salamat.